We'll be coming out of 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13.
What was that again?
1 Corinthians chapter 10, starting at verse 13. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. When you have it, you say amen.
Amen.
Okay. There it reads, there has no temptation taken you, but it is common to man. But God, who is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way of escape, that ye may be able to bear it. This morning I want to talk about use your way out.
All right.
Use your way out. The book of Corinthians is written by Paul, the apostle of Jesus Christ. Paul started a church in Corinthians. Well, after a few years of starting a church, Paul received some disturbing news. There was strife, there was division threatening the young church.
Well,
Some were spiritually arrogant, leading some to sexual misconduct, wrongs against other believers, abuse of their spiritual gift, and misunderstanding of basic teaching, of Christian teaching. Paul was seeking to restore balance to the church.
well,
Temptation is not of God. God tempts no man.
that's right.
James, the first chapter of James, verses 13 through 15 says, let no man say when he is tempted of God, when I am tempted, he is tempted of God. He says, for God cannot be tempted with evil,
That's right.
neither tempted he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed.
Amen.
Then when lust has conceived, it brings forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death.
Amen.
Paul goes on to say, there has no temptation taken you, but it's such as common to man.
That's right.
The word common means familiar, natural, normal.
Well,
We've heard the term a common cold, typical, simple, an everyday occurrence.
that's right.
Paul is saying to the church, the temptation that you're going through is a common thing.
Yeah.
It's an everyday temptation that we must endure on a daily basis. Ask a child, if you leave a piece of candy on the table, leave that room, and come back next to that child, if they ate that piece of candy, they'll look at you. They deny and tell you, no. It's common. It's a common thing.
Amen.
Then Paul said, but God is faithful.
He's faithful.
Faithful means reliable, dependable, incorruptible, firm, sure, enduring, unchanging. He's saying that God will faithfully do his part, not some of the time, but every time.
Amen.
Every time God is faithful.